Hey guys, it's Music by Lucas, and today we're going to talk about 20 things every EDM producer needs to succeed. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. So there's going to be a lot of detail in this video, so if you get lost or if you find yourself having to press pause, just know that there's going to be all the links in the description below to help you find all of these things online. Number one, you're going to need a computer or a laptop. Laptop is much easier because you can produce on the go, anywhere. Number two, you're going to need a digital audio workstation or DAW. There's 4 different ones that I've listed here. They are all amazing, so pick one that works for you and get started. Number 3 is you're going to need a good pair of monitor speakers. I've listed 5 here. What I have in the background of this picture is the KRK Rocket 5s. They work great. They're available for $2.99 on Amazon, but they're a little bit pricey and you don't really need a pair of speakers that are this expensive. I've listed 2 other ones here, which if you get them new or refurbished, they're around $100 or less, like the M Audio AV42s or the Mackie CR3s. They both work great. Part 4, you're gonna need a pair of monitor headphones. Monitor headphones are different than, let's say, Beats by Dre because they're not enhanced in the bass region. They're not enhanced in anything. So that way they're flat and you can make sure that your music sounds exactly the way that it's gonna sound on your computer, in your car. Monitor headphones are a must. I've listed 5 great pairs here, but again, these pairs are on the expensive side and you don't really need them to be this expensive. You can even use a pair of iPhone headphones when you need them. They're not the best monitor headphones, but you have to understand that 90% of the world is going to be listening to your music through these headphones. So if it doesn't sound good on iPhone headphones, they're probably not going to like it very much. Part 5, you're going to need a MIDI keyboard. I've only listed 1 MIDI keyboard here because it doesn't have all the bells and whistles and it doesn't need the bells and whistles because of the fact that all of that is already in the DAW. Part 6 is back support. You could use a lower back support pillow like they have on Amazon, or you can use a yoga ball chair. This works very well too. Imagine Hardwell on stage. Pretty cool, right? Now imagine him with a back brace. Not so cool. Part 7 is you're going to need to be obsessed with EDM production. You're going to need to eat, sleep, and breathe EDM production. Malcolm Gladwell said that it takes 10,000 hours to be professional at something. So be patient, work your butt off, and you'll get there. Number 8 is it's going to take musical understanding. You're going to need to understand music like Beethoven in order to DJ like Beethoven. One of the quickest ways to develop musical understanding, and I say this a lot, is to learn your favorite key really well. Mine is F minor. Part 9 is you're going to need a mentor. Now, a mentor is someone that you look up to, someone that you want to aspire to be like. So that way you can develop a roadmap to build off their success, see what's working for them, and do it in your own way. One of my personal mentors is Don Diablo. Number 10 takes a little bit of time. You're going to need to develop a sample library. Samples can be expensive, but you can find free samples simply by even Googling free EDM samples. But if you do have a little bit of side cash, Beatport Sounds does have a lot of really great samples that you can use to better your collection. Number 11 is you're going to need quality plugins. Now, plugins are expensive. You don't need expensive plugins to make expensive sounding music. So take your time. Don't just pull the trigger and buy a bunch of plugins at once because you're not going to need them all right away. Number 12 is mastering. Now, mastering is an art form. A lot of people professionally do just mastering because it is so difficult to do. Mastering is seen as the final step of assembling and finishing your project so that it can sound as good as it possibly can before you release it to the public. For EDM terms, just remember, mastering makes your track loud. And once you start getting everything else in line, you're going to need a logo so that people can remember who you are and start branding yourself online. Here's a couple examples of EDM logos that I've made for some artists. Number 14 is you're going to need to join EDM networks. Now, these are different than social networks because they are specifically for EDM and they involve competitions for EDM tracks so that you can showcase your music and compete. Our favorite, of course, is teammbl.com. We got contests going right now. Number 15 is you're going to need to start building your social network presence. I've listed some of the best ones you can build on the screen right here, especially SoundCloud. Number 16 is you're going to need to work on your graphics. Now, this also means your banners. This has to do with your total branding for you as an artist. Look at Spinnin Records here. You immediately can tell it's Spinnin Records. Same thing goes at Team MBL with our specific theme to make sure you remember us. Number 17 is you're going to need to build fans and friends. They should be both. One of the easiest and quickest ways to do that is to respond to every comment that you get. Number 18 ties in with number 17. You're going to need a good attitude. I notice a lot that not many people congratulate the winners of Song of the Week or Track of the Week on Spinnin or Team MBL, and I just don't understand why that is. You should be trying to be friends with those people so that you can collaborate with them because obviously they're doing something right. Number 19 is you're going to need WhatsApp and Skype. Also, with apps like Skype, you can have sessions in the production studio where you can meet with other artists and go over tracks together. Number 20 is you're going to need good music. It is the most important factor for you to grow and succeed as an EDM artist. But if you get feedback, if you practice hard, if you stay focused and you follow the steps in this video, you will be 20 steps closer to succeeding as an EDM artist. As always, thank you for watching this video. We're going to have more videos like this every single week. If you like it, please subscribe and check out teammbl.com. You're going to love it. Team MBL app is going to be coming to the App Store in the middle of October, so we're very excited for that.